Big Mom, Charlotte Linlin herself. Whole Cake Island was all about her, right? That's the island she created. She calls it Toto Land. She has the soul fruit. She can take lifespan from people, and then she can also put that like life force energy into like inanimate objects, creating these things called homies. She could basically take lifespan from somebody, right? Add it to anything, food, anything inanimate. And like she has three homies that she always has around: Prometheus, or not, or yeah, Prometheus, I think, Zeus, and Napoleon, which is her hat that becomes a sword. You know, and they talk and everything else. She took Pedro's lifespan, so he was gonna die. He did end up dying. She tried to track down the Straw Hats after her daughter's wedding, which she kind of made about her too, because she was like, "When's the cake coming?" This is, supposed to be a great wedding. The cake was destroyed. She lost her fucking mind. She killed her son, Opera. Then she ran around, destroying her own islands. They were like, our mama lost her mind. She even like slimmed down. She was going crazy. She was like, I need that cake. I need that cake. Like she was starving. She needed that specifically. No other cake was going to do it. No other food was going to do it. She didn't care. She was running around fucking shit up. Luffy even clashed with her in Gear 4. She was more powerful than him at this point in the series. She tried to track down the Straw Hats, grabbed the ship, started eating part of the ship, but then they got away. That pissed her off. She was already pissed off at Luffy for, saying, fuck you about the Fishman Island having the, Big Mom flag. He's like, this is now my territory because I saved them. You weren't here for them. I was. She was like, what? And then Jinbei turned on her and she was like, God damn, Straw Hat. She got pissed after this arc and she went to Wano to like do something about it. But her strength is a 94%. 90 for her speed and a 94 for her durability, with a 93 for her intelligence and an 85, or 93 for her endurance. Intelligence is 85, and 95 for experience, and a 93 for close skills, and 95 for range skills, 91 for recoup, and a 93 for hacks. Overall power score is a 92.3 for Big Mom on Whole Cake Island. Conquers Haki, Armament Haki, Observation Haki, and the Soul Fruit. She's one of the 4 emperors, or was, right? But be cool, call on the corner.